What's going on, guys? So we got another custom setting here at my 10X, and it's on 42 Edgefield Road. Let's go find out the ghost here. Zero sanity, zero evidence. And we're dealing with a Sophie Moore. Our other objectives here for some extra money is an EMF reader, a crucifix, and repel. So we'll try to get the EMF. We'll probably get the repel, and the crucifix may or may not happen. So one flashlight to start off. We'll throw the EMF reader in the door. Seems like now with the latest and greatest update that the ghost does not always set off the EMF reader during the hunt, so it may not work. Alright, I throw one flashlight down here in this hallway, shining all the way down. We're going to be hiding down there. There's a cabinet down there I like to hide behind. The ghost most of the time does not see you. If it doesn't go in that room, it'll just walk by, and then we could see it go up and down this hallway. It's kind of a high traffic area, so we'll get a good look at the ghost and also get to hear the speed. And so that's why I do that. And also right here, we're going to put the EMF reader too, that is like I said, a high traffic area. If a Ryu comes down, it'll be slow coming down the stairs. It'll hit this area and it'll speed up, or it comes out of the living room. Either way, it should speed up and slow down, and we'll hear those speed changes and know it's a Ryu. I throw a crucifix in there because a lot of times we'll go in there and we'll put a firelight down or putting salt down, which we're going to do here in a minute. And in doing that, the ghost can start a hunt right away with the zero sanity. So the door would close and we'd be in trouble, especially if the ghost spawns right here. So kind of saves you. We're going to put another one down on the other end of the hallway where we're going to be hiding at. So grab one of these here and one of these. All right. Put that one there, that one there. I got stick drift going on again, it looks like. Time for another controller. Or at least attempt to fix this one. Alright, so now we're ready to go in. We got one smudge, our salt for the wraith test, and another crucifix. We don't have anything else, right? Nah, yeah, just the EMF. So, and I think I turned it on. I hope so. Alright, here we go. So, we're going to lay the salt down. Whoop. And then we're going to grab one of these smudges. We're going to go down. Whoop. Had it right there. We're going to move this so we get a nice clear view. Don't know why I move these. I feel like I don't want to stand on top of them. Alright. And now we wait. Now that flashlight down there, if we don't have a Ryu and it seems kind of quiet, I'll move that flashlight down in between hunts down here, and if it starts to flicker before we hear the ghost, then it's myling. So we'll see how the first hunt goes. If it's neither one of those, then we won't worry about it. We'll just leave the light down there. Right. Oh, there it goes. There goes the door. Sounds like normal speed upstairs. Seems like it's singing. Still upstairs. We might not get much of it downstairs. It's going to be almost over by the time it gets down here. At normal speed. And she comes right in. Stepped in our salt, so we know it's not a wraith. And I think it's done. Yeah. Alright, so we didn't get a chance to go to our other hiding spot there. And, alright, well, so, going off just the one hunt, I can tell you it's not a Dio. It didn't come rushing towards us and then slow down at the last minute. It's not a Moroi. We already have zero sanity. That would be fast. It did not speed up around the electronics. It's not a Ryu. It is not a Thay. It's not incredibly fast. A Revenant is super slow, kind of like just barely walking around real slow until it sees you and then it rushes you. Not that. And like I said, it stepped in our salt, not a wraith. And in not a Hantu, the power is off. Let's double check that, but yeah, power is still off. So not a Hantu. The Hantu is faster with the power off, so it seemed like it was normal speed. I didn't mark off twins yet because sometimes it could be, just slightly slower, slightly faster, so we'll have to see. What I really want to do for a yokai test is that radiator there is a good distance. So if the ghost comes down, walks past us, and starts going away from us, I like to use the radio button or like my headlight and try to call it back, basically. If it's already coming this way, it's kind of hard to tell if it was already going to come in here or not, like she did. So I prefer if they're going downstairs or going back away down that hallway, just to see if it'll turn around and come back. Because if it maybe if it goes in the kitchen there, I can do it. That might be too close though. I'm not sure. I know that distance there is, that radiator is good because I have done it before, and the yokai will just keep on going, and then all the other ghosts will just turn around and they're stop in their tracks, turn around and come back and get you. All right. A lot of time in between hunts there. That actually may have been a spirit. We should have timed on that one. If she comes straight back to us again, we'll time again, but I did not set my timer on that one. I don't even know, but that does seem like a really long time. There she goes. Ooh. She's a lot faster now. Holy cow. Oh, now it's a Dio. Look at that. So now she's a Dio. She was not a Dio a minute ago. So this is a mimic. First hunt, I have no idea what it was. It might have been a spirit. But that right there was a Dio. So it can't be. And now the power's on too. So I turned the power on too. So that was a mimic. How you can see totally two different hunts there. We could even go in and try to get a third hunt. Let's do it. Let's see. So that way you can see just how much different it is. I'm going to throw this EMF reader upstairs here because I feel like she's up there somewhere. So maybe we can potentially get a EMF reading, so get that extra, I don't know, $300 or something. Be a nice juicy payout here. So yeah, if you didn't catch that first one, then we'll, like I said, we'll get a third hunt, and it should be totally different. I would be really surprised if all of a sudden now it's back to a Dio again, and we're getting fooled. Maybe that first time because that salt's just regular salt. Yeah, I'm thinking of like the tier 3 salt where it slows it down. So but yeah, it's taking a super long time to hunt between hunts. Geez, she can't talk. Oh, she's a lot closer now. So now we should have put the EMF reader down here. Let's go grab it. Oh. Sound like she was in here, so. Alright. And then hopefully we'll be lucky and she won't come in here this time. She'll actually go down the hallway. This hiding spot was broke for a while with other hiding spots where they could see you over the counter. This one, I think they fixed it because a lot of times they don't just come in here. They only time they come come in here is when they come in here. Sounds funny, right? But I don't know. I don't trust it enough to like just see if they come in without actually getting me. Like as soon as they come in onto the carpet area, I smudge and get out. I was back upstairs now. That was weird. See how it's just kind of. This one seems like it's a little bit faster, so this one could be like the twin, the fast twin, because it's just a little bit faster. So the first one could have been a spirit, then we had a Dio, and now we're dealing with the fast twin. So definitely, see how it didn't come straight to us. I think it's over with already. Geesh. Yep. So that is 100% a mimic. So good. And we didn't get our EMF reading. Oh well. I'm not gonna keep on trying. It's not really worth it. The main goal was for me to get the ghost right. So Sophie Moore is a mimic. Should still be a pretty good payout. This will be.
Welcome back. There's some
There you
jobs ready
go.
for you.
It is a mimic.
That is correct.
Yeah, like I said, 3,100. I think if we would have got the EMF reader, it would have been like 3,600. It's usually like 2,200 if you don't get anything besides the ghost with this 10.20 multiplier that I have. So, all right. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.